Hello and welcome to my living room carpet because it's not been repossessed yet by the creditors who are after me for all the Blu-rays and other plastic crap I seem to buy. And speaking of Blu-rays, I got paid, so of course I went out and bought more. It's a bit of a CEX trip, and those I do quite frequently. Look, if I'm going to work, I pass CEX. If I'm going to go see friends, I tend to pass a CEX. It's all their fault, it's not mine. They happen to live in places where I have to pass CEX. It's a conspiracy is what it is. But I have 4 Blu-rays that I pick up here. Something I said in the beginning of all these is I will eventually start to get in anime ones. I seem to be... I don't want to pay the full price that some of them cost in HMV. And CEX, it's interesting selection. But we've got a few here. Didn't really complete any collections, but I'm kind of on my goal is to get a bunch of like iconic 80s movies on Blu-rays that I've recently been picking up. But let's start off. I say 80s, we're starting off with a movie from 2012. We have Avengers Assemble, which is something I actually saw in the cinemas back when it was out, which is, yeah, really good movie. I can't believe how old this one is, and for £1, I mean, I can't go wrong. I'll admit, I'm treating the Blu-rays a bit like the way I've been treating gaming, where I'm picking up all the cheap ones I want first, and then eventually, once I've got all the cheaper ones I'm after, then I'll graduate to spending like £30 or £40 on a Blu-ray box set. Which I have ordered some box sets, they'll be in some upcoming videos, but yeah, Avengers Assemble is the first one, gonna remove the stickers. But yeah, there we go, it's all nice and sorted out. Let's move on to the next one, I'm gonna take that and put it over here. We got Scream, which is a movie I've not seen in probably about 10 or 12 years, but it's a really good like movie. That's all I can really say. It's the first one from 1996. Really do like the case art on this one. Flip it over. See, that's something I like that streaming services sometimes do, but don't always do, is things like special features. You know, I'm excited to watch this movie. But we're actually watching this one tonight. I've recently actually had the time to go through and watch a whole bunch of the things I bought on Blu-ray and just other formats. But yeah, let's get the stickers off. But yeah, very happy to add this one to the collection. It's like, I enjoy doing this. Like, granted, for the price of some of these, I could pay that I have paid for some Blu-rays. Or like the price of just one of these pickup tickets, I could pay a monthly subscription to like Netflix or Disney Plus, but I find this a lot more satisfying. And it has been requested a Blu-ray collection will happen very, very soon. Let's move on to the next one. Let's take that away. And we've got an 80s movie that I really do enjoy and might... It's good between this and Scream for later, but we got Gremlins. The first one, didn't have the second one, but you know, for £6 I'm not complaining. Let's get these stickers off, but you know, very iconic movie, really do love this one. Some brilliant parody, like the Simpsons parody of this with the Krusty the Clown doll, like lives in my head rent free. But let's get the stickers off. So unfortunately there was some sticker stuff stuck on this, so I'm gonna get this off, but yeah. I'm curious, is this... I don't have to double check, are any of these like 2-disc editions? Do you know what, we'll look into that once we have went through the final one. And for 50p, it's a movie that I've not seen and not heard of, but for 50p, so I want to give it a shot. That's like the joy of CEX. We've got Matt Damon in Green Zone. And like I said, I know absolutely nothing about it, but we'll see where it is. If everybody knows in the comments, let me know. Let's get the stickers off. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to quickly check through all these, right, all 4, and see if any of these have got like bonus discs, because someone pointed out that I should really cover that, so let's have a look. So Gremlins is 2 discs, and it's sure nice of the employee to put that in, for whatever reason, the plastic. It's fun, but yeah, 2 discs, which is, does 2 bonus special features, stuff like that. And of course you got that one, which is the movie. So, yeah, Gremlins has it. We've got Scream here. Which, again, the employee, for whatever reason, keeps leaving, like, these are the sleeves that CEX have. So, Scream is just a single disc. Cool. I never found a CEX employee who does that, but Avengers Assemble is just the 1 disc, and this one is just 1 disc. I'll take that out later. But, not too bad a haul. Again, I don't pick up that. It's probably the most Blu-rays I've picked up for one, correct me if I'm wrong. But a lot of the Blu-rays that I am buying are the cheaper end ones currently. I will eventually get to buying the more expensive ones, like the PS2 games. working out for the cheaper ones before I go and buy stuff like Family Guy, Simpsons Hit and Run, Futurama, like the kind of 35 plus kind of range. But I'll see you later on because I have two more of these coming out tonight.